Alright guys, I was trying to video the replacement of the fuel filter and I just couldn't get it with recording and having to watch videos on how to do it because there was some issues that I had that I couldn't figure it out. So in the middle of the video I had to stop the video and then watch a YouTube video on how to do it so I could do it correctly. Now here we are making another video. This one is going to get uploaded no matter what. So we changed the filter already. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cycle the fuel system, pump or prime the fuel system a couple times by turning the key on. Let the fuel pump work. And it may be hard to start at first because, you know, you are dealing with fuel. Fired right up, no issues. So, now we're going to crawl under here. Make sure there's no leaks coming from the filter. Nope, no leaks coming from the new filter. So we're going to drop it down. Alright, we're getting this jack down. The vehicle just idled down, so guess that's kind of a good sign. I think it idles high at first because of the air pump system trying to heat up that O2 sensor. Which, guys, I think that was the issue. That blown fuse and the mass airflow sensor. I think that was completely the issue. And just to get about it, I understand why. As soon as I replaced the mass airflow sensor, the O2 sensor, a check engine light came on for the O2 sensor. Now what the air pump does is, I'm not exactly sure, but I believe it's supposed to pump air into the O2 sensor to kind of heat it up real quick. I don't know. And since the fume was blown, the pump wasn't doing its job, which was causing the O2 sensor to not work properly and causing the O2 sensor code and the air pump code. So now we've got the new filter on. I'm going to shut it off and fire it back up again. Whoops. So she fires up just fine now. So I'm going to put these away after I open my trunk. Just use the pry bar to push the button. No big deal. I'll put these away here in a minute though. I've got this crush ring, which we don't need. So this this filter goes to multiple different vehicles. Buicks, Oldsmobiles, stuff like that. So, but this one doesn't require a crush ring. So we're gonna get all this fuel off, and then I'm going to try to see how restrictive this filter is. See if it's blocked at all. we're going to do. Put my hand here. Fluid came out. Okay, now there's no gas in there. Doesn't seem too bad, but we replaced it anyway. So hopefully that was our issue. But we're just going to start cleaning up tools a little bit. Then maybe we'll take the car out on the road, test it out, make sure it's not sluggish anymore. And hopefully that filter did its job. We've got to get what's in here back in there. Alright guys, so now everything else is put away. I'm going to try to find my socket. Oh, right. We're going to pull it off the intake again. Clean up mass airflow sensor again. This time with the one that's on it. Alright, so we got it cleaned up. And I haven't plugged the sensor in yet. I want to see if it makes it run any different. Man, that cold air intake is a lot noisier with it tight. Holy crap. It's a lot of air going through there. Well, she seems to be running a lot better. Oh, let me show you what I was talking about. In case you guys can't find your fuse if you guys have this car too. This is your main fuse box. My dad noticed this smaller one here. And that is the one that has all your fuses and stuff, your ABS and everything. So I'll pull that off for you. Alright. Sorry, get this back. So now you can lift this off once you get the clip off the bottom, which is kind of a bitch. And we're gonna remove this so I can get this out. There's all your fuses for that. It is everything you need right here. And this 50 top here is the one that was blown. So everything else seems good though. So replaced the fuse and it seems to be working better. And this just slides out just for your washer fluid. You can just push back in. Mine doesn't have a screw. It's supposed to mount it to the body of the car right there, but it's gone. It was gone when I got the car, which is okay. It makes it easier to remove. This isn't even attached, but I believe it mounts right here. I'm not entirely sure. Yep, there you go. Fire it up one more time, make sure it still starts good, and then maybe we'll take it out for a drive. Fired up a lot better there. Oh yeah. Traction control anti-lock brakes, and then service engine soon. Needs an oil change. That's okay. So, give it the oil change, figure out the ABS and the traction control, and this thing will have no lights on. No check engine light, which is nice. But that's going to be it, guys, for part 2. And I hope you guys like it. We're probably going to let it warm up here a little bit. Then we'll come out, we'll shut it off, and then we'll start it back up with it warm and see if that has any play in it. But for part 2, guys, that's it. Have a good one.